So then coming back in the 6th round, they go linebacker, and they go with Nathaniel Watson, 6'2", 233 pounds from Mississippi State. So MJ Emerson's college. And listening to Andrew Berry, they think they may have some positional versatility with Watson as well.
Well, this is the guy who's best when he's downhill. So A to B gap, when he's playing downhill, he's outstanding. And what he does really, really well is he diagnoses plays and gets downhill. And this is, he's a guy who had 137 tackles last year. He led the SEC. If you lead the SEC in tackles, you're a pretty good football player. He ran a 4.63. He's very fast straight ahead. He had 10 sacks, 13 tackles for a loss, couple forced fumbles. He had an interception. He absolutely plays with hair on fire at all times. And he's a guy that, he can not only blitz, but he can play multiple positions, like you said, all 3 linebacker positions. He's a big guy, right? He's 230 pounds, and he runs really well. He's not great in spacing. He's not great in coverage. But, one of the things I talk about Schwartz all the time, Schwartz doesn't put his guys in bad positions. So he's not going to make this guy cover until he gets a little bit better at it. But in terms of getting after it, getting downhill, blitzing, covering, stopping the run, first down, this is a guy who's got some versatility and a lot of productivity, and then he tested very well. So this could be the steal of the draft for the Browns. This guy's got a lot of talent in a talent-rich SEC. So really like this pick.
Yeah, in listening to Andrew Berry talk about him, he felt like he had some of similar skill sets to Sione Takitaki, who left via free agency. And he also said they foresee him, once he gets his sea legs under him, was the term he used, that he could be a green dot guy, which tells you that they think that he's pretty smart. He's got high football IQ if you're going to put the green dot on his helmet, if you think he has that potential.
Well, if you look at all the Browns draft picks, if you look at Andrew Berry, I'm a huge believer in, life is not a faucet. So you don't get to turn on your academics and then turn off football or turn off your football. And you whatever you do, you're consistently a creature of habit. And Andrew Berry and his staff, they draft guys who are creatures of habit. Everything they do well, from the classroom to community service. I really feel that not everybody's perfect, but they try to have these guys that have a wide range of skills, both mentally and physically. And this is the guy who has all the skills. He's not a guy I was real high on because all my apples were in the Peyton Wilson basket, but he looked really good on film. And when you break him down post draft, you're like, all right, this guy's got a lot of skills. And Sione Takitaki's a good example. And think about what he can do with the new kickoff. He'll be important on that early on too.